What's the secret to Pop Secret microwave popcorn? Perfect popcorn popped under perfect conditions. Without a lot of unpopped kernels. And it tastes remarkably light and fluffy. Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. It's the only way to pop.
What gets glass so clean with so little effort? SOS Glass works with vinegar. It cleans tough smudges with less work than Windex with ammonia. SOS Glass works with vinegar, the less work glass cleaner that works too.
Mom's magic meatloaf is weighing on you like a ton of bricks. Send the bubbles of Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Because speed is what you need to lift the heaviness off your stomach and relieve your pounding headache fast.
Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
Once a Hero will be back in a moment.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Arrid XX Wide Solid. Now from Washington, Britt Hume.
Good evening. Supreme Court nominee Robert Bork today ended a record 5 days of testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. A vote by the panel on Bork's nomination, however, is still at least 2 weeks away. Pope John Paul ran a 10-day U.S. tour tonight in Detroit. At the Pontiac Silverdome, the Pope spoke out against abortion and called on Americans, quote, to defend life. Now this.
Some people perspire.
We sweat. So for us, Arrid XX Solid.
With the great musk scent.
And now, Arrid XX Protection comes in a new extra wide solid, too.
Helps keep us extra
dry.
President Reagan today called the proposed missile agreement with the Soviet Union a truly historic treaty. But he said he will not sacrifice his Star Wars defense system to gain another pact with Moscow on strategic arms. That's News Brief. More news later on the Weekend Report.
At Pershing Chrysler-Plymouth-Dodge, we have really caught it. Sales fervor. The symptom, a zeal to deal. The dealer gave it to the managers who gave it to our salesmen, and now we're giving it to you with year-end clearance discounts on every Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge in stock, including our Ram Tough Dodge pickups. Sales fervor. It's an epidemic at Pershing Chrysler-Plymouth-Dodge. Catch it. You'll love it.
We'll give a little more, take a little less. Pershing Chrysler-Plymouth-Dodge.
Your Give a Little dealer in Central Iowa.
Welcome home, and welcome to beautiful savings.
Welcome to Newton Furniture's Flex Steel Homecoming Sale.
Come home to beautiful Flex Steel upholstered furniture. Right now, you'll find major price reductions on Flex Steel sofas and love seats, soft touch recliners, reclining modular groups, Flex Steel sofa sleepers, and Charisma accent chairs. So come home to value and beauty.
Flex Steel's Homecoming Sale going on now at Newton Furniture. Take I-80 exit 168 east into Newton.
Last week on 5 TV News, we brought you the most comprehensive election coverage of any Central Iowa television station. Diane Daniels had the story when a gas explosion killed 2 Des Moines residents, and Steve Carlin followed up live from the site to tell you what caused the accident. 5 TV News reported live as talks continued at Armstrong, and we were live from Boone for the opening ceremonies of Pufferbilly Days. No one keeps you in touch with Central Iowa like 5 TV News.
Why do people who use extra creamy Cool Whip like its rich, smooth, creamy taste? For a very simple reason.
Because extra creamy is extra creamy.
I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message.
Hello, this is your mother. Put down that pudding pop and pick up the phone.
Jell-O pudding pops, real Jell-O pudding, only cooler.
People who discover that Oscar Mayer smoke-cooked ham has always been only 25 calories a slice find there's always room for a new addition. When some people find out that Oscar Mayer honey ham has always been only 25 calories a slice, they dive right in.
I like the way you make me laugh. I like the funny things you do. You got a style that's all your own. I like the Sprite in you. You make me want to smile.
one with Lyman. The unexpected twist that makes us different, livelier, special.
I like the Sprite in you.
All sugar-free gums help you fight cavities. But Extra is the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet that helps fight cavities and gives you extra long-lasting flavor. The only one. Extra sugar-free gum. Among sugar-free gums, Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra is the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. And the only one with refreshing flavor that lasts extra long. Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. The only leading sugar-free gum that fights cavities and lasts extra long.
Two of America's favorite stars are coming to ABC. First, John Ritter.
Got a guy that says he's holding hostages. You call SWAT? No, he also says he's calling from Boston in the year 26.
From the creators of Hill Street Blues and L.A. Law, Hooperman. Then,
Stop the bus!
it's sports writer Slap Maxwell.
How old would you guess I am? Bob.
106.
Dabney Coleman in the Slap Maxwell story. After Hooperman.
Something's happening.
Premieres Wednesday.
California raisins from the California vineyards.
Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine?
Sounds great, doesn't it?
Dear Linda, hope you can make my concert tonight. Love, Michael.
Nothing less than finesse.
Tonight, your hair has to look its best, and it will. You use Finesse.
Feeling beautiful. Nothing less than beautiful. Nothing less than finesse.
Conditioner. The perfect conditioning whether your hair needs a little or a lot.
Nothing less than finesse.
Eveready. More power to live, more power to give, more power to do the things we do today. Eveready. More power to the USA.
Eveready batteries and flashlights. Vital power you can trust when you need it the most.
Eveready. More power to the USA.
I can hear your heart.
What's it saying?
It likes that you've started jogging.
Oh, yeah?
It likes that you're eating healthier.
Anything else?
Oh, this is about me.
Oh,
It's happy I'm giving us Promise.
promise.
Sure. We eat Promise because it's been proven lower in saturated fat than regular margarine and has no cholesterol.
That's good for me?
Yeah, eating foods low in saturated fat and cholesterol is good for you and your heart.
You know what else is good for me?
Hmm.
You.
Get Promise. Get Heart Smart.
There's nowhere to hide when you're running from yourself.
We had everything. And what did you do with him?
John Savage, desperate. Next.
Next on Once a Hero.
Abner Beavis, may I present your most beautiful creation, Rachel Kirk.
She's my fantasy. I created her. I should be able to live it.
Look, there's a lot about this world I don't understand. But what I do understand is that Rachel is my girlfriend, not your wife.
You know, I think I'm in the wrong business. The way things have been going, I ought to be writing a Hearts and Flowers column.
Tomorrow, a rock star's doubles in trouble in Double Switch, the ABC Disney Sunday movie. Then Spencer's had his new day and time. Spencer for hire.
When you find yourself in a tough spot, take the time to think your way out. It works for MacGyver. Mondays.
And Monday, ABC's NFL Monday Night Football, the AFC rivalry. The New England Patriots, last season's division champions, on the Jets. Action begins live at 9 time Monday night on ABC Sports. Stay tuned for it. An ABC special.
Indy drivers push the limits on a new track. It's a championship force in the first running of the Bosch Spark Plug Grand Prix. Tomorrow on ABC Sports.
Hi-ho, and it's off we go to the most fun-filled show in the land, Walt Disney's World on Ice, starring Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and maybe you too. Children between 3 and 6 years old, send in a postcard with your name, address, age, and phone number to TV5. And if you're one of the lucky 14 winners, you'll join your favorite Disney friends as their special guest star and have the opportunity to win other tickets and prizes. Wish upon a star and be one too. Live in person, it's the all-new Walt Disney's World on Ice, where dreams come true.
I think it's very broad, intelligent humor and based in reality.
First and foremost, we're funny.
The comedy, though, comes out of the situation.
It's a funny show.
What's this doing in the front yard? Alex, put that, please. Oh, Mallory's driving lesson. Gotcha. I'll just put this with the other stuff. Alex?
The Keatons move to 5 TV, weekdays at 6:30, starting September 28th.
Keeping you in touch. 5 TV. Keeping you in touch.
Come on over, baby. Whole lot of breakfast going on.
Introducing the bagel breakfast sandwich.
Come on over, baby. Won't be here for long.
Only at Burger King.
We ain't baking. Whole lot of breakfast going on.
Fast, tasty breakfast. Fresh eggs, bacon, ham, or sausage. With melted cheese on a hot, soft bagel.
Come on over, baby. Whole lot of breakfast going on.
Burger King, the best food for past times.
There are so many quick and delicious ways to fix minute rice. I thought I'd show you a couple. You might want to take notes. First, dice the green peppers, then slice, dice, and splice them twice. Now use the peppers with minute rice primavera, paella, and peel off. Now follow these fantastic fingers through some fairly fancy footwork with my favorite food. Just ship these shimmering shrimp to shed their shells. Oh, sharp. Plain, you like plain? I personally prefer plain with a pat. Side dishes?
Fast, versatile minute rice.
No matter how fast you work, you run out of time before you run out of quick ideas. Chop a chicken for cacciatore. Slice a steak.
Minute rice, a million ways to serve, 5 minutes to fix.
Wait, I can do minute rice Cajun style. I can do minute rice sweet and sour chicken.
Hey, look, Kellogg's improved just right.
Well, maybe then they should call it even better.
No, it's still just right. They just added new fiber nuggets to one, and they put more fruit in the other.
Well, if they added nuggets and more fruit, then it's just righter. And they shouldn't keep calling it just right.
That's ridiculous. It still tastes great. Still got all that nutrition. It's still just right.
And that's their problem.
That's their name.
Look, if something's just right, you don't change it just to make it just right again.
Right, you make it better.
Then call it even better, not just right.
Just eat.
It's still just right, only better.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for the great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac night. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
To write the words and make the plans that bring the future inside.
From original to copy, electronic to print, what you see is what we do. Xerox, the leader in document processing. All the machines and systems to create, copy, file, distribute, and make your output outstanding. Document processing from Team Xerox.
We document the world.
Ours, as you know, is not a perfect world. May I? That's why it's so refreshing when something really perfect comes along. Like Diet Coke. Tastes great straight, or on the rocks. Yet it's just 1 calorie. That's why Diet Coke is the perfect soft drink. For an imperfect world.
Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
Sunday. Spencer's had his new day and time. Spencer for hire. Then, hold on to your hats. Here comes Dolly.
Make the deal real sexy.
It's the best little whorehouse in Texas. Parental discretion advised. Sunday.
Imagine a lip color with the look and feel of spun satin, the shimmer of colored pearls. Now wear it. Luminous Satin Finish Lipstick, only from CoverGirl. CoverGirl looks at polish in a whole new light. The finish of satin, the shimmer of pearls, the name girl.
You can't fit so much seafood on one plate. Red Lobster can at their Seafood Feastable. Take this Cajun feast. Zesty bayou gumbo and hot blackened snapper with spicy shrimp and Cajun popcorn shrimp, too. That's all one feast. One of 7 platters, starting at just $7.95. Even a kid's feast at 99 cents. Red Lobster's Seafood Feastable. They know how we love seafood. Now, Friday and Saturday only, shrimp and steak feast just $9.95.
Monday, MacGyver returns.
He's going to kill us.
What's it going to take? What's the price?
The season premiere of MacGyver. Then, the New York Jets square off with the New England Patriots. Eastern Division rivals clash on ABC's NFL Monday Night Football. After MacGyver.
Desperate. Sports Update, brought to you by Budweiser Beer. Now from ABC News in Washington, here's Britt Hume.
Good evening. The Detroit Tigers have widened their lead in the American League East. Darrell Evans, who last night became the first major leaguer ever to hit 30 home runs at the age of 40, hit number 31 today as the Tigers beat Milwaukee. Doyle Alexander won his 7th consecutive game since joining the Detroit staff. In New York, Ricky Henderson led off the game with his 15th homer as the Yankees dropped the Toronto Blue Jays 1.5 games behind the Tigers. Now this.
Budweiser, Beechwood aged for a clean, crisp taste, quality taste, because this Bud's for you.
In college football, 8th-ranked Clemson defeated Georgia, and Columbia opened its season with its 32nd consecutive loss. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
Whatever shape you're in, we've got a sale for everybody and everybody. You'll find waterbeds that fit you exactly at John's Waterbeds. They're on sale now. Get the buy of your life on healthy, beautiful sleep. We've slashed prices on beds and bedroom sets in all styles, sizes, and price ranges. Don't miss out on this one. Whoever you are, whatever shape you're in, get the waterbed of your dreams at John's Waterbeds. On sale now. Ah, John's.
During the week of September 21st, 5TV's Iowa News will be broadcasting from various locations around the metro area.
It's a great opportunity to talk with our viewers and find out about the unique areas they live in and what their concerns are. Taking an entire crew to a specific area each day will give us a tremendous opportunity to highlight each part of the city we broadcast on.
5TV News on the road beginning September 21st at 5 o'clock.
This is 5TV.
More pizzazz. New pizzazz, sheer hair color wash. Cheaper, shiny colors. I can get a little or a lot. New pizzazz, sheer color wash. I get gentle color and sheer shine. Sheer sensation, that's all mine. Claro pizzazz, sheer color wash. I get rich, shiny color. Now I can choose wash it out and pour shampoo.
New pizzazz, sheer color wash from Claro. Choose a little or a lot of color.
Who couldn't use a little more pizzazz?
Great tour. Their computer expects us tomorrow. No room, no bath, no bed. Now what, rent a towel and sleep on the beach? I've got a headache this big and it's screaming for Excedrin.
Excedrin, the headache medicine. Regular strength pain relievers give you only this much medicine, but Excedrin gives you this much more. Nothing proven stronger without a prescription.
I had a headache this big, but I took Excedrin and it's gone.
Excedrin from Bristol Myers. Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Someone once said that the only time a BMW owner willingly removes his car from the road is to remove the road from his car. The new BMW 325 IS adds new meaning to that piece of insight. A 39% increase in power, competition-tuned suspension, serious aerodynamics, all of which tends to reduce washing the BMW 325 IS to an act of futility.
My hairline receded, okay? Now my gums are receding. You know, you can get cavities where you never knew you had teeth at the roots. I am going to use Listermint, because the fluoride in Listermint can penetrate the roots and help protect them. All this and fresh breath, too.
Now there's a ketchup just for onion lovers. Introducing new Heinz Ketchup and Onions. Lots of chopped onions blended with America's favorite ketchup. If you love Heinz Ketchup and onions, you'll love new Heinz Ketchup and Onions.
Tuesday.
They're just friends. A man and a woman can be just friends, you know. Why?
Angela confronts her feelings.
I love Tony.
You sure it's love?
Positive.
The season premiere of Who's the Boss? Then, 3 guys give motherhood a try.
What are we gonna do?
I'll take the South End. Super absorbent. Bring it over. Okay, now what? Okay, spinner, 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 spinner. The baby's a pig.
A special preview of Full House following the season premiere of Who's the Boss, Tuesday.
A roll-on. A wide roll-on. Did they make them?
Introducing Lady Speed Dry Antiperspirant, the only wide roll-on. Ordinary roll-ons are narrow. Lady Speed Dry is wide for complete coverage with every stroke.
Goes on faster and easier than ordinary roll-ons. Lady Speed Dry is great. Helps keep me dry and odor-free all day.
New Lady Speed Dry Antiperspirant, the only wide roll-on.
Burger King has bagels for breakfast.
Have a new bagel, have a new bagel.
A big new bagel sandwich with eggs, cheese, and meat. The Bagel Sandwich, a big breakfast now at Burger King. The best food for fast times.
You were always my favorite. And now you've never been better.
Because now Sugar-Free Certs has NutraSweet. And it's never been better. Sugar-Free Certs, now with NutraSweet.
Desperate will continue.
Tuesday, Mike gets into a new line of work.
If I have a problem with my unit,
Call me.
I will.
My boy. An all-new growing pains at a special time. Then he needs a housekeeper and she needs a home.
I'm getting deported.
Who's going to take care of the kids?
I knew you'd be broken up.
So they found a solution.
You picked this woman to be your wife? I do. Okay.
It's a special preview of I Married Dora.
Can I have a race?
Right after growing pains at a special time Tuesday.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Susan Bueller, 5 TV News. Union workers at the Armstrong plant in Des Moines overwhelmingly rejected a wage and benefits package today aimed at keeping the plant open. Company officials say they're surprised at the vote and say the plant will close in January, eliminating more than 1,000 jobs. We'll have a report. It was a big day for football fans across Iowa. More than 54,000 people attended the Iowa-Iowa State game. We'll show you how some fans got to the game. Now this.
From the skyline to the street, 5 TV News is keeping you in touch with the Metro. Weeknights at 5 and 10.
Details of the news, weather, and highlights of the game at 10.
Hi, Bob. New sandwich? Make me one. 3 kinds. Surprise me. Multigrain bun? Ooh. Chicken fillet, fresh tomato, crisp lettuce, creamy mayonnaise, and the others?
Now for a short time.
Roast beef, ham and cheese, chicken fillet.
New Supreme Specialty Sandwiches, only from Hardee's, because we're out to win you over.
Bob, just one more screenful.
5 TV, keeping you in touch.
ABC's Olympic Diary is brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Peggy Fleming first competed in the Olympics at age 15, finishing a respectable 6th. But in 1968, she was a runaway favorite. Her balletic skating carried her to a virtually uncontested gold.
If you had all the experience of yesterday, with all the skill and innovation of today, you couldn't lose.
Edwin Moses, USA.
Peggy Fleming was the only American gold medalist at the Winter Olympic Games of 1968.
Indy drivers push the limits on a new track. It's a chase for championship points in the first running of the Bosch Sparkplug Grand Prix. Tomorrow on ABC Sports.
Desperate will continue.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden light. It's a good time for a great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac night. Come on, make it Mac night.
When you think of all the things your eyes have to do every waking hour of every day, it's good to know that GE's soft white light is easy on your eyes. It's a soft, warm, glowing light. The GE Soft White, a light that's sensitive to the needs of the human eye.
GE is a light. We bring good things to life.
I am master of ancient art of karate, kung fu, and the Chinese chuckle. But what about the socializing? I always reach for a cold Miller Light. Light tastes great. Lightless are filling too. Hey, anybody want the pepperoni?
Ancient proverb, only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Dentine is so snappy and tingly, when you bite it, it bites you back. And that same great tasting tingle freshens your breath. Dentine, the gum that bites you back.
What gets glass so clean with so little effort? SOS Glass works with vinegar. It cleans tough smudges with less work than Windex with ammonia. SOS Glass works with vinegar, the less work glass cleaner that works too well.
Mom's meatloaf is weighing on you like a ton of bricks. Send the bubbles of Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Because speed is what you need to lift the heaviness off your stomach and relieve your pounding headache fast. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
See this long row of junkers? It's not too tough a road for the famous Ford Bigfoot, but can a regular Ford 4x4 drive over it carrying a Chevy? Watch as the Ford starts to claw over the twisted metal. Only Ford has twin traction beam front suspension, and this year only Ford has a complete line of multi-port fuel-injected engines. Yes, the Ford makes it over the torture road and joins its big brother. Ford, the best-selling pickup in the world. The best-built American truck 7 years running. Built Ford Tough.
Wednesday, Larry and Borky land new jobs at a Chicago newspaper on the season premiere of Perfect Strangers. Then take a lesson in weird science. It's back to school time on the season premiere of Head of the Class. And from the creators of Hill Street Blues and L.A. Law, a new look at an American original. John is Hooperman. After Dabney Coleman is sports writer Slap Maxwell. The Slap Maxwell story. Then where it ended was only the beginning. The season premiere of Dynasty. Watch the Weekend Report tonight on most of these ABC stations.
Good evening. Coming up next, Armstrong Company officials make plans to close the plant. We'll have a report. This 10-hour concert benefiting struggling farmers may be the last one. Plus, we'll take you to the Iowa State pregame parties and show you how some fans got named. Jeff has highlights of the game, and Pam will have the weather all next on Iowa News Tonight.
In this reconstituted, pre-dry, pre-mixed world of ours, it's hard to find a breakfast that's totally made from scratch.
Syrup on that?
Well, at Hardee's, our biscuits are made just that way, with no shortcuts like some other guys use. But then that's probably why they taste so good, and why at Hardee's we can truly say we're out to win you over.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Matthew, along with Iowa State football coach Jim Walden, inviting you to join us for the Jim Walden Show.
Mark, we're going to review the game. We're going to maybe critique some of the key plays and look ahead to our next opponent.
Plus, we'll also answer letters and cards from you, the viewers. So join us, same time, same place, each and every week, right here on the Jim Walden Show.
This Sunday at 5 on 5 TV.
From the working hand on rich black lands comes a feeling we all share. It's a small town on 50 wide and 5 TV.